And this is, of course, Michael Zuber, author of One Rental at a Time, and this is your daily financial news. If you don't know already, we have been doing a daily financial news show live for more than 2 years. Yes, if you so desired, you can go back and search my YouTube channel for your birthday, for Mother's Day, for Christmas, whatever you want, and see what was going on, at least in my opinion, on your birthday for a couple of years. So have fun with that. A couple of quick announcements. Remember, we have a new expert series on Sundays with the lovely Laura Morby. We talked yesterday, we had a Mother's Day special. We talked about the CDC eviction moratorium, and more importantly, what landlords are going to do after this, because they will act different. And I think tenants may be surprised by what is coming. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. And of course, on Sundays, I also share with you my weekly goals. Unfortunately, we did not set a record for the positive impact score. We got close. We did get over 1 million, which is amazing given that our goal is 500,000. But yes, it is, we just missed. We were about 20,000 points shy. So take a listen to that. And of course, probably my funnest video of the week is I give you a little taste of what is going on in our community. If you don't know, we have a community. It's called One Rental at a Time Works. It is private. It is on Facebook. And it is growing leaps and bounds. Deals are getting done. People are networking. People are asking questions. And what I'm most thrilled by is I'm not even the most frequent contributor anymore. It is awesome to watch people interact, dive in, things of that nature. So thank you for that. And finally, we did hit 8,000 on Instagram. If you want daily content from me in a different medium, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram. It is, of course, one rental at a time. Okay, so as we get started with the daily financial news, we got a lot of important things coming this week, but starting off Monday, it looks like there is a lot of hiring and raising of wages going on in the restaurant area. Chipotle came out today and talked about how they are going to raise the average starting salary to $15 an hour. They are going to be looking to hire 20,000 employees. That is on top of McDonald's looking for 25,000, IHOP 10,000, Yum Brands, aka Taco Bell, looking to hire 5. So they are struggling. I am getting information from across the country about fast food restaurants that can't open indoor dining because they don't have people. So yes, we do have a challenge there. Another thing about Chipotle is they offer some pretty sweet salaries, and really at Chipotle they are trying to give you a career, not a job. What do I mean by that? Well, they have a plan. If you so desired, somewhere between 3.5 and 5 years, you could be a general manager of one of their stores. And let's just say, general managers at Chipotle make 6 figures. 6 figures. That is quite the thing, and they offer a lot of benefits and health insurance and things of that nature. So Chipotle, certainly more than a job if you certainly choose to go there. But yes, we do have a lot of openings at restaurants, clearly. Next up, we do had some earnings that came out Monday morning that I was looking for. Marriott hotels. Essentially, it wasn't important what they just did, right? They missed top line, but they hit the bottom. It wasn't as rosy a picture as Hilton, right? I think it was Hilton International last week. Marriott was a little more subdued. Maybe Marriott's book of business is more business travelers, where Hilton maybe has slightly more vacation or leisure travel. But yeah, I was not blown away by Marriott's report. In fact, I was left with the notion that business travel is not back as much as I had thought. Energizer, or the battery company, beat top and bottom and did what we like, raised, talk about demand for their products growing into the future. And we wanted to talk about Tyson Food, right? We want to talk about Tyson's Food. I mentioned this Saturday, I think. Like, what is going on with chicken, basically? So first off, they beat top and bottom, fully expected. They did not talk about inflation as much, right? I was worried they talk about, feed and stuff of that nature, and freight and delivery. But they did talk about the challenging labor market, the challenging labor market, not only for Tyson, but also their supply chain. And it was not great. There is resource challenges, again, people challenges, not in jobs, causing the supply chain to be less than robust, which I thought was interesting. If you don't know, it looks like a pipeline on the East Coast was hit by a Russian cyber attack. At least that's what's being reported. Looks to be pretty severe, right? They took down the pipeline. What I have read is if it's down for 48 hours or 2 days and they restart, really no supply or yeah, no supply disruption. However, if it got down more than 5 days, it could really start to impact the East Coast. Again, this just-in-time inventory, this just-in-time supply, which is very very common, is not a great thing when it's turned off. So it will be. We will need that to come back online very soon because I think it went down Saturday. So we're already in today too. That will bear watching. Certainly as we get to Tuesday or Wednesday. My hope is it's up today. It's they've deleted the code or whatever. But yes, it looks like Russia has attacked one of our pipelines. Looks like they're starting to do some numbers on Biden's tax raises, specifically the corporate tax and tied to the capital gains tax. They have highlighted 5 stocks or 5 companies that could be impacted greater than others, just given their structure. And as you might suspect, they are big. The big, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The big 5 tech companies. It's Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, aka Alphabet. It looks like they are estimated their earnings will be down about 9%, assuming it got enacted as is. And then again, remember, these companies come with high multiples. So if you take the earnings down and their multiple is 40, for example, that has a disproportionate impact on the stock. And then when you realize that capital gains could be going up, and these companies have seen $5 trillion gain in stock valuations, there really could be a double whammy as we get to the end of the year. So again, some people may be taking capital gains or executing trades based on taxes. If so, you may get a nice entry point into one of those companies later in the day. Looks like Biden and his administration is attacking success. It certainly feels that way. I don't know if you saw this over the weekend, but they are essentially talking about waiving intellectual capital for the vaccines. That would have immense ramifications if they did that. It looks like Europe is standing up saying, no, you can't do that. I understand, I guess, what they're trying to do. I mean, I get the motive, but if you take away the free enterprise and the notion of intellectual capital and patents and all of that, who's going to create the next vaccine if you just willy-nilly taking that away? So, yeah, attacking success, it seems to be sexy these days, which is horrifying in my opinion. It's not what I'm cool with. So it's pretty bad. It looks like Goldman Sachs is really ramping up the message to their employees to get their butts back in the office. They look to be near full capacity in most jobs. There will be some that will just be remote. I don't want to say forever, but for a long time, but many, many more butts in seats at Goldman by mid-June, so about 30 days from now. Their CEO is rather irritated that they lost business because they didn't show up. Not good, not good. So at the end of the day, that's what I got for you. Exciting day. We've got Mr. Greg Dickerson coming on here at 8 o'clock. And we're going to talk about attacking success. Would there be anything he would do different? Because again, he was the model of success. What was it, 30 years ago when he just was a truck in a toolbox, built a big company, sold the company. So I'm going to talk about that because I'm really interested to see if he would do anything different given the attack on success today. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. Remember, today's a good day to make some money. Let's be better than yesterday. Take care.